Woo, burning. 19. 20. Woo, my shoulders. Hey guys, I'm Mark McKilly with Live Anabolic, and today I put together a 20-minute at-home workout. All right, requires nothing but some bands and your own body weight. Now, I designed this workout to be done in a circuit style. So there's 5 exercises, and I want you to do each exercise in order, and we're going to do them back to back. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it for you, and you're going to try to keep the rest in between exercises to a minimum. But then after you do all 5 exercises, that's considered one circuit. Then you stop and catch your breath for a minute or two before you start all over again. And I want you to do 4 circuits, all right? So each circuit is going to take you guys about 4 minutes, all right? Maybe some of you guys that are in great shape, you can do a circuit in less than 4 minutes, all right? And when you add a minute rest in between the circuits and you add it all up, it's only about a 20-minute workout. So real straightforward, guys. I'm going to do it. Now, you're going to get a laugh, okay, because I'm going to be really, really out of breath for a couple reasons. First reason is it's designed to be a HIIT exercise, a high-intensity interval training workout program, all right? So by very definition, you should be out of breath, all right? But I'm even more out of breath these days, and that's because I just got diagnosed, or I just found out that I have AFib, all right? I didn't even know it. I just knew that I was out of breath all the time, and I was having a hard time jogging, and I went to the mountains of Colorado with my brother and some buddies, and we were playing golf, and they were always telling me, Mark, you're breathing so hard. I didn't even notice. I've been doing it for so long. I think I've had AFib for over a year. So doing these kind of strenuous cardio style workouts, all right, are really killer for me because I just can't catch my breath. I can still lift weights really hard. The doctor tells me, knock yourself out. You can do all these exercises, but hopefully here in the next month or two, we're going to do something about it and fix the AFib. But for right now, I'm just going to be out of breath. Before I give you the list of those 5 exercises and then I demonstrate, I want you guys to click the link below. That's to our Facebook group, okay? Fantastic group of guys. I'm the moderator. And so I'm in there answering questions every day, but so are the other 10,000 members, okay, of the group. Tons of great guys all over the world, just like you, same age. I promise, guys, even if you're not a fan of Facebook, you will absolutely love the community that we got going in there. So please click below. You won't regret it. All right, so what are the 5 exercises today? We're going to do push-ups. Then we're going to do some curls with bands, okay? Then we're going to do just plain old body weight squats with, no extra weight or resistance, okay? And then we're going to do lateral raises, my favorite shoulder exercise with bands. And because that's such a small, weak muscle group, and because of the nature of the physics of the exercise, I'm going to have to take the yellow band off. It'll be too much resistance, so I can actually curl more than I can do lateral raises. So you're going to have to change the bands, okay, the resistance. And then that was the 4th exercise. And the 5th and last one, the good old-fashioned mountain climbers. So 5 exercises. I'm going to try to do them back to back. I don't know if my AFib is going to let me, but that's the goal, guys, to move from one exercise to the next as quickly as possible. And then at the end of 5 exercises, that's when you take your break. A minute, 2 minutes, catch your breath. That's one circuit. But remember, you got to do this 4 times. I'm only going to do it once, though. All right, so here we are, just about to start. I didn't tell you one critical thing, though. I told you all 5 exercises, but I didn't tell you how many reps to do. I told you how many circuits, but not how many reps. 20. Do 20 reps of everything. Now, for push-ups, a lot of you guys are not going to be able to knock out 20 consecutive push-ups. That's totally fine. I get it. Just do as many as you can and then move on to the second exercise, which are the banded curls, all right? So if you don't get to 20 on push-ups, don't sweat it. Just move on to the next exercise. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to go through all 5 of these, and I'm going to try to do 20 reps on each one, and I'm going to attempt to keep the rest minimum in between exercises. So, number 1, the good old-fashioned push-up. 1, 2, 19, and whoo, you don't have to rush, but try to keep rest minimal. All right, now let's do 20 curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoo! All right, put those down. Let's knock out 20 bodyweight squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. All right, remember, I gotta lighten up the load here a little bit for the lateral raises. Love these. All right, make sure you're centered. That's 10, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, whoo, burning, 19, 20, whoo, my shoulders are on fire. All right, finishing it up with 20 mountain climbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoo. Well, I did it. And I'm definitely out of breath. But it wasn't as hard as I thought, given my problem with my heart right now. And so it just makes pumping enough blood with oxygen really inefficient, is what kind of is going on with my AFibs. Basically, I'm not getting as much blood going through my body with each pump of the heartbeat, and basically it deprives me of oxygen. So anyway, that was one circuit, guys. And this is when you're, supposed to stop, catch your breath, talk to the camera, and give yourself a minute. Now, you guys that are kind of beginners, you're probably going to need 2 full minutes of rest before you do it again. Because remember, you got to do 3 more circuits, all right? So you can kind of time it and figure it out. But 4 circuits of those 5 different exercises, you should be able to do in 20 minutes. Even if you're not in fantastic shape, you still should be able to knock it out in roughly that time. And for you guys that can't do 20 consecutive push-ups, don't sweat it. Do as many as you can and then move on. The goal is to get a really cool, kick-ass, full body workout. And at the same time, we're not just getting a great pump going, but we're doing a lot of good when it comes to our cardio conditioning and our burning of calories. Because this is a HIIT style workout, we're creating an epoch effect. And for those of you who haven't seen some of my other videos, that stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Basically, it's just a real fancy way of saying an afterburn effect, meaning after this workout's over, you've caught your breath, you go back to watching TV, you go back to the computer, you get in your car, it doesn't matter. Your metabolic rate, your resting metabolic rate, will stay elevated for several hours. And hence, you'll continue to burn more calories than you normally would if you had just gone out and jogged, all right, and done the old boring steady state cardio for the same 20 minutes. As soon as that cardio is done, all right, the old kind of boring style, as soon as you quit, your heart rate and your metabolic resting rate come back down to its normal resting rate, which means you don't burn as many calories after your jog is over. You go back to burning your normal amount of resting calories. And so I don't think it's as much fun as doing what we just did, and what we just did actually will burn more calories over the course of the next 24 hours. And then finally, guys, you got to stick with it, even if you have AFib, and never give up on yourself.